All right, so you're a preschool teacher and it's the beginning of the year and you're starting your All About Me unit. This lesson is called How Tall Are You? Now, if you're following my curriculum, you will have just finished reading I Like Myself. Then you're going to do a little movement game of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And now you're going to go into small groups. This works if you have 2 teachers in your room. But if you don't have 2 teachers in your room, don't dismiss it. This is what I do. This is what I would do if that was the case, because I have had a class with both situations where I had a co-teacher and I've had a class where I've had a room full of kids and no teacher with me. And so I just tweak it according to that. So keep listening. First, we'll explain if you have the co-teacher, this is what it would look like. You and half of your class would go into the block center. We do play in centers now, but we want to go into the block center because we want this to be something that the kids connect, that they can do even after you're not there with them anymore. And it's also a safety thing that I like to teach the kids, is that we don't build towers taller than we are, because if it falls down, then they can hit on our head. So we practice actually building the tower as tall as the kids are. So half the group goes over into the block center. You're going to work on, you could show one as a demonstration, have the kid stand there, then you're going to build the blocks and you're going to try to make it as tall as he can. You can use different types of blocks in that center. You can split the kids up and have them using Unifix cubes, or make a magnet tower, or your regular wooden building blocks, whatever that is that helps minimize the chaos as much as possible. In meantime, while the kids are doing this lesson of building the tower as tall as them, the other group is going to be working on this All About Me book with your other teacher. And we're only taking a couple pages of the book each day. So like on this day specifically, that group would be coloring the cover of the book, and then they're going to be drawing a portrait of themselves, and then they're going to color a birthday cake and put the amount of candles on it. You're going to do that for about 15 minutes. Then you're going to switch groups. So in total, you're going to be doing this for about 30 minutes, and each kid is going to get to do both things. Now, if you're a teacher in the room all by yourself, this is what this would look like for me. I would demonstrate this after we sing head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Then I would call a kid up and I would show them how we build a tower as tall as they are. I would still explain the safety side of it. And then after this time, built into the curriculum that I have, is center time. So what I would do is I would place myself in that center. So while the kids are out kind of learning to play and discover in their areas, I would sit close to that area and I would help the kids build their tower. I would do that for maybe day 1 and day 2. And then for the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, instead of going in the block center, now that I showed them how to do that and play independently, I would go into or near the art center or wherever we do our whole group, and I would call small groups to come and work on the book with me. So I might have 3 or 4 kids, depending on how many kids I have in my class. I would have 3 or 4 kids come sit at the table with me, and I would direct them through the book so that we could get the whole book done in the last 3 days. When we take the time to explain how to do these certain things as a whole group and then in the small groups, it allows us to be able to free the kids up to go do these things on their own, which then allows us to be able to step back and be more of a monitor in the class, or to be able to go and do small group or art projects and stuff with the kids while they're playing in centers. So take the time now to build that firm foundation in your classroom to prepare them for center time. That way they are more independent as the year progresses. If you like lessons like these, go ahead and comment All About Me, PM me your email, and I will get this sent over to you as soon as I have all these videos uploaded.